Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. Also check me out on Twitch as Floyd Mason. Like, literally crazy that Ocarina was locked. Like, there's so much I just couldn't have ever even began to do. Alright, okay. Reset the timer. Alright, let's get going. Like, so little stuff. It's crazy. Yeah. Okay, let's go with good old Lunk. Oh, it looks like we got blue again. Very interesting. I mean, now if this one's really short, then probably won't do a third, but I might throw in an NES game, depending on how much time I have left. Just for shits and giggles. Unless it's like crazy short. Like, if it's like 5 minutes, then we could do a third one. Force Temple. See, these make sense. That Mido would have a Force Temple key, but that he would also booby trap his house. Adult wallet right away. Awesome. Fitz Shop Sanity again. I'm looking pretty good. Alright. Temple. Oh, bomb bags right away. Liking this one. So it seems to be going a bit better than last one, where I never had a weapon and was likely never to get a weapon. Well, I guess if I'd run the route I was going, I would have got the bow. And if I got the bow, I would have immediately probably gone back to Goron City because I knew there was something there. So. Wow, Din's Fire. How much? 25. We'll get one stick. Because then we can get out at the top. But I can use the bombs for anything else. One of the main reasons I want to be done my exams, just like I have a bunch of stream ideas I want to do. Like I want to do another drinking stream. Don't know how I'll do it. If I'll just like put all the games I have, or like a bunch of the 100 I'm thinking about playing, but have never tried yet, maybe into a list and just give a bunch. Kind of like the last one where I just give a bunch of games a trial run to see how interested, like which ones I wanted to start first, maybe something like that. But I could just do like my favorites, and again do the challenges because that was pretty fun. I also want to do old PC game one. Um, so I downloaded some games, and then I won a gift card in my friend Sonic Riot's stream for $10. So I can buy a game on that. So maybe I'll get like one that I wouldn't typically get. That could be fun. Maybe like a bit of a newer, bigger game. Shadow. Oh, hammer. Take that. I mean, unless clues lead me elsewhere, I'm probably going to go rip through Dodongos, because I can. This is the problem with this one. It's like I don't want to get too off track.
Hello, motherfucker.
I'm not gonna lie. For a second I thought that was coming from like the game, and it scared me a little bit. I kind of started. Let's use the bits one. You can put more on bits. They don't get used much. I thought I had put them down to 0 bits though, so I might have to check that. So I didn't want people to have to spend money to use them. Not the bits are that much, but you know, they're enough. Don't really need to be making anything, you know, just doing it for fun.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I put that one in for myself for when I have. Oh, really? Okay, I'll get into that this weekend because I wanted to add a point redemption where you can like suggest a game for me to speedrun. Oh, did you not? I heard it. People ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine. You're not fine. Oh, maybe you're on a big delay. If you're watching on your phone, it's a bit. There's definitely a delay. All right, so that's everything here. I mean, I'm probably. Delayed but heard it. Okay, good. But yeah, I want to put like the problem is, so I want to put in a thing of like speed run, but like I think I'm gonna put in the rule where like if it's a like I might just put like a ton of points, but like put stipulations on like the game has to be beatable in half hour with no major glitches. Because like I'm just not good at glitches, so I don't want to waste a lot of time trying to learn glitches in a game I don't like. Wow, way to hit that. Like something like Blaster Master is a great game, but like the speed run of it is basically glitching and doing all this weird stuff, and it's just not my style of run. Carry Forest on Path of Gold. Well, good thing I came in here. Maybe it's right here. Boom. Oh, man. Wouldn't that have been something? Alright, so there's not that many checks in Kakiri Forest. There's some scrubs, There's 2 grottos. So we might need to go back and buy some Deku nuts if they're in the, I think they're in the shop. It's like there's 2 bug locks. Oh man, it could be one of the masks though. That would suck. If it was Mask of Truth. Ugh. Oh, these 2. Okay. So let's go. So there's 5 checks locked in, Deku Nuts or Shield. 2 behind a bottle. 2 behind an Ocarina. The second piece in the first seed was in the maze in Goron City. Goron City had a lot of stuff. Like the shop had both hook shots, although they were like 100 and 200, so you needed the wallets. And you could get the bow out of the Deku tree, and then use it to get bombs in Goron City, and then use the bombs to get it. But what was funny was the Ocarina was fully locked. I could not have gotten an Ocarina in the last seed, because one was in Forest, which is impossible to get to without an Ocarina, and the other one was on the bottom of the lake, which you can't get to without the letter and the iron boots, and the letter was in bottom of the world, which you can't get into with Ocarina. So everything was locked up tight. This one, I just got a hint that a piece is in the forest, so I'm going to go do all the scrubs. If it's not the scrubs, then it's I either need a bean, Ocarina, or bugs, or it's one of the masks. So there's not that many checks out here, and like half of them are Deku scrubs, so could be a very quick one. So it's like that question of like, if it is like, again, you know, one of these, like, do I do a third? I think, okay, I will go Jabu Jabu. You know, I think if I finish it under half an hour, it's good. You know, because I was like gonna go to 10, but you know, I was at 10:30, 11. It's not like I can't sleep in tomorrow. I'm just studying, so I'll just be chilling around here all day. Legend of the Mystical Ninja. I will check that one out at M5. I actually just played a really cool the other day called like Shadow of the Ninja, which was real good as well. Kind of felt like a mix between like Mega Man and whatnot. But yeah, if you have good game suggestions like NES, like weird ones, like let me have them. Because again, I'm trying to pick. I'll probably do of the 100 games. Probably like 90 of them will be NES. But I want to find like some good, interesting ones. Like I've definitely got a bunch up Darth, but if you have good ideas of like kind of weirder ones that are less known, as long as they can be kind of like I'll look up a speed run, as long as it can be done in about half hour. Like if it's a really fun game, it's an hour maybe if it's pretty straightforward. But I don't want to be doing like a speed run where the best times are an hour, but some people run it in like 2. Like's trying to. Alright, so we got 2 more here. If not, then our quest for items continues. Okay, do you have it? Nope. Okay. So we either need a bottle, Ocarina, bean. Well, we would need bean and Ocarina, and a song. And so let's go to Castletown because we can get there's a ton of like tombstone things there. We can check for clues. But I think anytime we get an item, one of those items, we have to go like directly back to the woods. Because I didn't even get anything else there. You know, like sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, path of gold in there," and it gives you the hammer, and you need the hammer on the mountain. Speedrun site for lives in the perfect. Yeah, then that fits exactly the type of game I want. I'll check it out. Maybe I'll try to, because I'll probably do, you know, a break stream on Sunday. So maybe I'll try it on Sunday. I feel like too, I can't remember the one that we played. The one time I was at your place, and it was just like a Russian guy. Started with a K. I forget what it was. But like that's the kind of stupid game I'd like try to beat as well. Just dumb ones that are fun. Basically, if it's like a 2D side scroller that handles well, it's probably gonna have a chance being played. You know, my intention would kind of be to be working on 2 or 3 of them at a time. So do like 3-hour stream, play like 2 of them for an hour and a half each, or you know, really get into one and play it for 3 hours. If I'm like at that point where I'm grinding down the time. But some of them again I'll play like once, time will be alright. Wow, okay. There's the bottle. I want that too. So let's just buy that. So I want that bottle because that's 2 more checks in the forest. But I also got the shield because it's 2 more checks in Dig the Tree. Oh, excuse me. These. Just to have sticks. Helps too. Like some games are harder if like the people running it don't really explain what's going on. It's like I want to run Flintstones. Okay, Mask of Truth is dead. Thank God. Okay, so that's and Fire Temple. Okay, so one's in Fire Temple, I guess. But like I recently beat Flintstones, which is a fun game. Last level was bad, but in the speedrun, they completely skipped the final level by doing a glitch in the elevators. But it's the kind of thing if like nobody explains in a video how to do that glitch, you know, it'll take me a while to figure it out. So some games kind of like, if not a lot of people run them, there might be tricks that like, you know, maybe they have in like Discords or they know each other and talked about. You know, so you always hope there's somebody who runs it like Darth, who kind of explains. Like when I started running Felix, I didn't realize that the planes and stuff carried over. So I was just like, whatever, like, you know, it's faster just to get through the level. And then I watched his video, and he's like, oh yeah, like, you know, you want to get this because it carries over and makes it faster here. And like, did that, and saved me like immediately, like 4 minutes. So. No. Which was it? I think it might have been more than what I have, but that's fine. Just short. Okay. Well, let's do archery, and then I'll just do the night stuff. Because again, it just feels foolish not to immediately go back to the woods, especially because I can do 2 more checks, and I can also check the one in the actual carry for it, or the town itself, plus 2 at Daegu Tree. So. Not expecting to find too much because I basically know where the 2 are, but it doesn't hurt. Again, just because I know one's in forest, likely in forest, and one's likely in Fire Temple, I still need items to get them. Gerudo Fortress, interesting. Hoo-hoo, boss key. Let's go, Richard. That's a good boy. Ah, temple. Scale. Okay. Don't see why I would need it, but it exists. Okay. So we will just wait for day. Come on, day. Just surf the net till it's time. Alright. So one more dip out. Have enough money. Save warp back. The problem is, right, like, I can't get into Fire Temple, so it's not a super helpful hint. I don't have checked everything I can for Kiri, so it's like, you know, what is the best option? You know, I got a hammer, so I feel like going adult. I'll get a lot more checks quicker. Ooh. So it's probably what I'll do, but who knows? Maybe just something kid is good. But it's good. We're kind of around that time where I don't think this is going to end in the near future, so it's probably the only 2 runs I do. It kind of works out. Gives you some time to either play some Indiana Jones, which I've been playing, which is mediocre at best, or Celeste, which will probably be what I play. Good, get that bug. We'll do the force first, just because it could end right there. So may as well get it out of the way. And so again, there's 2 checks with bugs in the forest here. Damn. Got cheeky. Didn't work. Did not work. Boop. Okay. So, if it's not, it could be him, which would need Ocarina of Stardust. Could be Target, which would need full slingshot. Could be Memory Game, which Ocarina. Could be Skull Mask, which would require finding the weird egg. And it could be the Skull Slip here, which would require beans. Beans, Ocarina, and then either Forest or... Sorry. Oh yeah. It's my dude. That thing is sweet. I love that little image. Okay, what do you got? What do you got here? I think this fails, I'm gonna go adults. You know, go ham to Dongos, go up to Goron City. Sunsong. Oh. Haas00312. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Looking directly at the screen, but I hope my dinosaur showed up. Oops. Move this way. Good. Alright. What do you guys got? Fun. Sometimes the sculpture just doesn't come out, which is crappy. Okay. Come on, get out of there. Wasting bombs. Fire. I don't want to get the fire one. I want to find the one in the forest. So fire one. I mean, I have hammer, so if I get hook shot or hover boots, do business pretty quick. Yeah. I just read my text, and I absolutely agree with you. That's been happening to me a lot recently. And like I think I had a similar name. Like a couple days ago. So there's another one who's like 5 of like all the same names following me, and like it's very weird. So whatever. Whatevs. Chilling at my 68. My goal really was to hit the 50 and add the add-ons. So that's all well and good. That's been done. Once I've done this, I have more time. I'll start adding some more stuff again. So I want to add some different like point system redemptions. Mix it up a little. So I moved the game went up higher, which is good. But I just don't know like what to do. Next up, fame. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean, I think that's your area. You're doing very well. I was interested. I think it's slowed down a bit on yours. Like I think FF7 was really pushing it. It's just one of those games that like people want to watch. If they beat it like 30 times, they want to watch it. So, you know, gals people in. I'm curious how well FF8 will do. You know, again, like I said, like it's not as bad. It's got some flaws that break it down, and the story is definitely like very confusing. But it's a good game. Like I really enjoy the game itself. And I played the card game in it for hours. I loved it. But yeah, which happens, right? Like, you know, I had a guy who, when I was playing Faxanadu, he jumped in, and I think like I think I played it like 4 different streams, and like 3 of them he came in and like, you know, still, you know, didn't unfollow me, but haven't seen him since, which is fine, right? Like people have certain games and they just want to watch that same game. It's not bad. It's usually nice having at least one person in the chat who knows the game really well. See, with those, if you're trying to like look at a guide to help you out, like just don't know enough about it. You know, like FF7, I know enough about it where I know where you are and I could look it up. But Chrono Trigger, I've only ever beaten it twice. Once was back like start of university, so I don't remember it at all, really. Like, I remember parts of it, I remember the worlds, I remember the characters, but I don't remember the story or the order of where to go. I think, too, having... so I know Floppy was saying this, too, in his stream. But, like, having the consistent schedule, I think helps a lot. You know, because... you know, it's nice kind of knowing when people are on, because it's like, okay, well, that's the night when, you know, I like watching, say, your stream, so I wouldn't plan a stream that night. But it gets hard, because, like, so many of the people that, you know, I follow and who follow me, we're all streamers as well, so you just get all that overlap. You get people like Magnus, who's great. He always comes by, you know, usually when he's setting up, says hi, drops in for a couple minutes, then does his own stream. Which is nice. And usually when I hop out of my stream, if someone's on, even if I'm don't have enough people in to do a raid, I don't really like raiding with like 1 or 2 people. It's just like, you know, sometimes, but not always. Alright. Just took my morning slot. No. I have my job. I'm there for good now, so I will not be competing. I do miss it though. I really enjoyed doing when I used to do like the afternoon one, especially like starting this run on Fridays at 1. Oh man, I looked so forward to Fridays every week. But I feel when I'm done my exam, I will probably fall into maybe a Monday, Wednesday, Friday night, and then like a Sunday afternoon or morning kind of deal. Like Friday I'm gonna keep as like Ocarina, and then like at the start, like I'm gonna try and get my Felix time up, so I might keep like Monday as always Felix. Maybe Sunday playing a game and Wednesday practicing speedruns, something like that. Long Ranch is on the path to gold. What the hell? Okay, cool. Yeah. Having the regular is nice, and like, you take days off. Like I'd probably take like every second. So we're gonna go back as a kid because Long Ranch I can basically do everything as the child, so I have to go there. But it just makes me think again if it's like Skill Mask. Like take like every second Friday off or something and go do stuff. Like, I'm gonna start doing like other side work as well. So that'll probably just be my schedule for like the first 2-3 months. Also gonna take some serious time off studying. But this is other stuff I want to do. Like, I really want to learn how to do some programming. I've been really meaning to learn how to use SQL program because like he's at work and like I took a course when I was off work. Thanks for watching. Please click to check out my other videos, like and subscribe, and come by Twitch under Floyd Mason to join my live streams.